Good afternoon, traders and investors. Welcome to the first pre-market prep stock of the week. Joel Elconin here on this Friday, June 25th, as the market is heading into closing at an all-time high, just a steady stream up the entire day. Bill Big D in the house. Thanks for joining me here on this Friday afternoon. The pre-market prep stock of the week has to be Roku. And I just want to talk about Roku here. I want to talk about it over the past week, past 7 trading sessions. And what do you know? What a rally you have. You did have a little bit of news going back last week. You had some news that they had some better subscriber growth, a little bit more content on their channel, and that started a rally. No, it's had rallies like this before. It's had 4-day rallies, 5-day rallies, 6-day rallies, but this happens to turn out to be a 7-day rally. You can see the price increments moving up quite a bit. Also, you had a strong market, so right, that helps out. Also, some transition into the high PE growth tech sector, and so you got a nice rally. So to start the week, you move up higher, you open up at the high, you close at the high, open at the low, rally. But I think the real interesting day was Wednesday. And the reason it's Wednesday is because there's no news, right? We don't have any news on Wednesday, right? Well, the thing gaps up, and the opening print at 0650 was the exact low of the day. And the thing, if we go to a shorter term chart, I mean, this thing just grinded higher all day long, a relentless bid. Lo and behold, later in the day, you get an article in the Dow Jones discussing how Comcast is looking at Roku and maybe Viacom. The company comes out, makes a wishy-washy statement, but that doesn't start the bidders, especially the second half of that statement. The second half of that statement was like, yeah, we may consider one of those two. So that's kept a firm bid underneath the stock on Thursday and Friday. But my question is why do you have a double top here? I mean, the news is out. I mean, if this thing's getting taken over, what's it going to get taken over at, like 410, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650? I mean, where's this thing going to get taken over? Is Comcast really going to pay this much for this company? I certainly don't know that. And what I could tell you though is that someone had a good inclination being long the stock going into this kind of rumor, comes out on Wednesday, and there you go. You got a rally. Now what do you have? And notice the rally on all those other days. Was there anything sniffing of a double top there? Absolutely not. So today, and I can just bring up the exact numbers for you. And to be fair, there's a double top, and there's also could be a double bottom, right? You have to look at things in these markets. You always have to look at things from both the bullish and the bearish perspective. So double top, well, maybe 431.78 was the high yesterday. 431.98 today. Yesterday's low, boom, 419.55. Today's low, 420.30. So I have an inside day up there. Call me a liar, because it made a high by new cents on 20 cents on the upside. So that's what I'm looking at Roku. It has big run. It's had a big gap to fill. You can get this gap fill up to, what do we got here? What's the bottom of this range here? You got a gap up to 434.01. So yeah, maybe there's some more, meat on the bone for this one. But I just thought the stock of the week had to be Roku. Looking at the price action, look how it happened a little bit over a week ago. Then the rumors, Wednesday, catches the bid, doesn't tick lower to the opening tick, rallies all day. And now you have a couple tighter ranges. So potential double top, potential double bottom, kind of an inside day. I'll let you all make your own decisions on this one, but just wanted to look at the price action of Roku, and then just in sympathy here to cover, to give it a fair shake. They hit Comcast hard on this, because it would be a big deal. I think everybody would be, Comcast shareholders would be extremely disappointed as they paid up a huge premium for this company. Maybe it'll be worth it. Maybe it's not. But you see how Comcast was hit very hard on the news, and that was nothing but a buy the dip in Comcast. So anybody that faded that move at Comcast is still looking pretty good on that. And then also, you got to throw in Viacom in here. That thing has been in a trading range well, I did this article yesterday for 54 days after the big come down. Buyers wanted to get out of the offering. You had just a major rally in this to take it up. You know the offering, you know what happened with Archie Ghost, and you saw what happened. So, maybe a little bit of a smaller pill for Comcast to swallow. I think you definitely got some regulatory issues that you need to look at on both sides. But I just thought with the price action in Roku, we would make that the pre-market prep stock of the day. And Triple D is Baba, which we talked about. We gave the setup. Maybe we shouldn't have talked about it so much. Baba is having a good day, moving up. That's a new monthly high, and gap and going that one. So maybe the bad news is out for Baba. This is Joel Elconin for premarketprep.com. Here is your pre-market prep stock of the week. I hope you guys gave you guys some good information. Thanks for joining me.